Good morning, everybody. So good to see everybody. Let me turn the music off. Okay, we're having fun here. My husband is learning the ropes here, so he can help me because my son's going to be working in Albuquerque for a long time. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great week, and it is still hot here. We're in Phoenix, and we're still in the hundreds. Oh my goodness, when it's going to cool down, I don't know. But, my aunt's here, my daughter's here, and it's very, very hot, so you can't go out and walk around. It's just a little bit too much. Anyway, I listened to a very, very incredible YouTube a YouTube podcast, and it was on soul wisdom, and it was labeled "It's Coming 6th of October 2024." So I'm going to talk about that because I know all of us are stressed, and we've got this big election coming, and there's elections like all over the world, all in all these countries. So let's talk a little bit about this podcast because it was pretty incredible. It's put out by Soul Wisdom, and as you all know, there's a spiritual battle going on. And this is the time where it's all about going within. It's not really what's going on around us. It's not all these distractions like the election and everything, because that's what is distracting you. And you're having to go within, and instead of fear, choosing love. Instead of division, choosing unity with the world, with the people. Instead of chaos, choose compassion. Instead of anxiety and anger, choose being conscious, being aware of everything. So the election is a big distraction, and it is creating an energetic shift. But it's all part of this universal plan. And if you listen to this podcast, it's pretty incredible. It's a long podcast. It's on like for an hour. But anyway, this whole universal plan, it's all about you. It's about your thinking, about your believing, about your trusting in the universe. It's about the choices you make, your thoughts that you allow in. It's your energy you welcome into your life. And so if we can learn to trust and have faith that the universe has what we need, we can move away from the past and we can move forward and launch into the future. Because, I remember, when I was growing up, I never even heard of human trafficking or all this other stuff, baby farms and everything. And all of a sudden, all these things, all these subjects, all these things that are going on in the world are rearing its ugly head. But it has to rear its ugly head because we have to know about this stuff so we can fix it. If we were oblivious to it like we were like 70 years ago, we couldn't change it. We couldn't fix it. We couldn't make this a better world. So that's what we're doing right now is we're making this a better world. And so what I want you to do is notice everything that's going on around you and listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your inner guidance because this is what's going to save you. This is what's going to get you through this ordeal, this mess. I mean, and it's trusting and getting ready for what's ahead of us and having courage and wisdom and aligning with the universe because the universe knows best. And everything is about to change in our lives. So the thing that's going to help you is thinking thoughts of love, light, compassion, and healing. Okay? Reclaim your spiritual power. Guys, we are all powerful beings, The shift is actually within your heart. It's your mind, it's your spiritual growth. All this is taking place because we are learning to trust who we are and see ourselves as powerful beings and see ourselves in light and love. And so some of the things that will help us through this difficult period right now, and I appreciate everybody watching and listening, and please stay with me. So the things that are going to help you through this period, getting us through all this, you know, difficult time, this time of being emotional, being distraught and everything. First of all, try to find some time daily to be still and look within. In other words, meditate if you can. You don't have to spend a lot of time. 10 minutes is suffice. So spend time finding that quiet place, finding that sacred area, and just go within. Spend time, and I'm having to fix my. Okay, here we go. Okay, so find this quiet time to go within and realize what a spiritual being that you really are. The second thing, spend a little time in nature. You may want to take your shoes off and put your feet on the earth and really connect with Gaia, connect with Mother Earth. Feel the earth, because Earth has everything we need. And focus on your breathing. Practice deep breathing, because when you're really stressed and anxious during these times, you want to just focus on your breathing. And, try to limit those political interactions, because what happens when we watch all this stuff, we watch all this stuff on the news and on TV, it drains our energy, and it makes us feel overwhelmed, okay? So try to limit that. Focus on your personal growth. Focus on recognizing signs, intuition, what your body's telling you, what your mind is telling you, what your spiritual side is telling you, and what your dreams and feelings, and just, we are all spiritual beings, and this is why this is going on, because it's time for us to develop this. It's time for us to grow. Maybe keep a journal. It's always good to write things down. Write what you're feeling. Write about being grateful for what you have, the people in your life, the world we live in, your animals, your pets, the trees, the sky, the sun, the moon, all that, okay? Another thing you want to do is, it's very important how you spend your time and who you spend it with. Be with like-minded people, so you can share ideas. You can help each other through this difficult time. So building a spiritual community is so important, and I want you to focus on light and love and the higher vibrational energies, because what's going to happen is you're going to work with the universe, and you're going to get through this, and you're going to be better because of it. You may say affirmations. We know Dawn's book has been very helpful, The Ultimate Power Within by Dawn Ruma Rivera. And in my book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts, these are all books that you can just kind of, read something every day. And you don't have to read the whole book right now. Just read a little bit, and it will help guide you through this turbulent, tumultuous time, okay? But remember, we are powerful, and we're going to go through this shift with grace. So detach from fear, detach from restrictions, feel yourself being this free soul and being alive. Focus on your inner self, that love, that light, that unity. Now is the time to lift others. Lift others. Be kind. Be sympathetic, Don't let them drain your energy. Don't let all these people drain your energy, but show them that love is a better way. Light is a better way. Have trust in the universe, because the universe knows what it's doing. And please, above all, be mindful. Mindful of your thoughts, your actions, your emotions. This is a time you're going to get through this, guys, with love and light. And you're going to find yourself, and you're going to find out your strength. You're going to be courageous and find your strength and find a better way. Okay? Okay. I hope that helped you. And now we're going to talk about our weekly stuff. Okay. Okay. Breathe. Focus on breathing. And remember, you are love. You're not fear. You're not you're not anxious and angry and all that stuff. You're going to choose light and love. Okay? This is going to be a better way. We'll get through this, and just have trust and have faith that God has a plan for you, and you're going to fit right into this very nicely. Okay. So for the week, we have our psychic squad, which is Tuesday nights. And remember, if you're interested in this, this is a great get together with like-minded people. Just contact Dawn at advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And he will help you. He will Zoom you in, and you will be with 20 other like-minded people, and you will grow and have great experiences. I mean, some of those exercises he has for us are pretty interesting. And but you develop, and you grow, and you get to visit with all these people, and they're just very supportive. You don't have to feel criticized or limited or you're not good enough. That's not the case at all. We are all valuable. Okay. So if you're interested, it's Tuesday nights from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., which is Phoenix time. And just contact Dawn, advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and you will be happy you did, because the people there are just awesome. They're beautiful people. Okay, now remember, we have streaming all week. If you want to get answers to some of your questions and I can't help you, or I haven't given you the sufficient amount of information for you, you can always try some of our other members. So on Monday, we have Shauna, and she is in Miami, and she is the naturally divine goddess, and she does the tarot, and she's pretty cool. You'll love her. And Tuesday, we have Julie with Claudine, the Mushroom Lady. And Wednesday, we have Julie and Bonnie. And Bonnie does astrology, and she answers a lot of questions related to love. And Wednesday evenings, we have Dawn and Angie, and Angie's a hoot. She'll just crack you up. She's so interesting and funny, and she talks nonstop. Okay, and Thursday, we have Shauna and Dawn again. And Friday, we have Julie with Scott Underwood, who he channels Archangel Gabriel, and that's really cool. And he's also got a book out. It's very good. Saturday or Sunday, it's me. Today it's Sunday, and next week it's going to be Saturday. So I'm going to get you guys confused. I know, but I'll do the best I can to keep it straight. So Sunday, we have Angie and Sherry. And we also have Bonnie and Stephanie. So I want you guys to say a lot of prayers for Bonnie's son. He was in a bad accident, and he's had surgery to try to save his eye and surgery to try to save his leg. So Bonnie is a terrific, beautiful person. So say your prayers for her son. Thank you. There's so many people out there that need love and prayers, and just send blessings to everybody, because everybody needs it. Okay, remember, if you want a private reading with me, you can contact me at sgrayson2@msn.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you are watching on Facebook, please like, share, comment, whatever you have to say. If it helps you, good. If you are on YouTube, please hit the little subscribe button. That helps me. It helps me know that what I'm saying has some value and is important. Okay, so that is it for the week. I bet you guys are ready for some readings. I know the list is growing, and I appreciate everybody watching. Renee and Trish and Ally, and oh my goodness, a whole bunch of people here. Welcome. So I am shuffling the cards, and remember, I say a little prayer before I get on here, and I talk to my angels, my guides, my loved ones on the other side. They help me do this. They just kind of direct me, and I pull the cards, and whatever comes up is what you need to know today. Sometimes your questions are directed just for those questions, and sometimes maybe there's something else you need to know. But in either case, this is what I do is I tell you what you need to know for today. And I would say, when I do a regular reading, a long reading, I usually tell people, this is probably good for 3 to 6 months. Things can always change. We're in a world that there's always transitions. So, okay. All right. Okay. So, who do we have first? Marjana, good to see you. Let's see, October, we're going to be almost halfway through, but let me see if there's something I can tell you that will add to your information about October. Okay, I'm going to pick these four here. Okay, so we have some things that are coming to an end, Marjana, because what this is saying is some things you're holding on to or trying to fix, and it's like there's something you've been holding on to and trying to fix for a long time, but it has to come to an end. You have to resolve this once and for all. If that means resolving your feelings, if having peace about the situation, realizing that you cannot change the situation as it is, let it go. Let it go, because you are wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, you're just spinning your wheels, and let it go, because when you let it go, you're going to be amazed at how your creativity is going to just emerge. You're going to feel creative that like you have never felt creative before, and you're going to be able to use gifts. And I want you to plan this next year. I want you to plan on using some of your creative gifts in the new year. When it comes to setting your goals and your dreams and what you want to accomplish next year, I want you to add that creativity in, because you're going to be amazed. This is a God-given gift, your creativity, but you haven't really been using it, and it's time to use it. It's time to think about what's important for you and what you would really like to accomplish in the new year, because time is always changing, things are changing, and you don't know until you try. It's going to be rather exciting, but right now you're in the planning stage for next year. So as far as October goes, this is what you should be doing. Make a list of all the things that you want to accomplish, and start doing it now. Okay. I hope that helped you, Marjana, and I wish you the very best, of course. LaDawn, will I live in this house till I'm old, or will I have to move? Let's see what what my spirit guides want to tell you, as far as maybe if this is the right house for you to live in, without moving or anything, or if maybe they have another plan for you to move to a different place. But I'm going to just pull some cards for living in your present home, if this is where you should be. You know what? This is very interesting, LaDonna, LaDawn. And what it's saying is you're very indecisive right now. And it's kind of taking your energy. And it's saying that right now, where you are living, you need to be enjoying and make the best of it. Because in 3 months' time, you may feel like you feel confident about making a change, about making a move, about making this transition, but it's not yet. And all this fear and worry is just taking your energy. But I'm going to say this much. By this time next year, by this time next summer, you're going to feel like wherever you are is the right place. So I want you to just know that there's some changes coming up, but it may be you decide this is the right place. If not, you're going to decide it's time to move, but you will know what to do. So I'm having trouble with my lighting here, but that's okay. My son's here to save the day. All right. So think of it this way, and Don't even think another moment about should I move, should I stay. I want you to wait in 3 months' time. So we're talking about November, December, January. In January, you will feel more confident in your decision making. So just let it happen in January. Make that decision in January. Put that decision aside about moving or staying, and you'll know in January what to do. Okay? All right. Who is next? Let's see. I hope that helped you, and thank you. Thank you, LaDawn. Okay, Jeanette, a general reading. Okay. A general reading. Okay. You are going through a time, Jeanette, where there's a lot of new beginnings coming up. And it's talking about maybe feeling like a little disappointment right now, like the way things are running, and kind of feeling like, well, I want some changes. I feel like my life is kind of in a humdrum area. And you've got a lot of choices to make. And these choices are going to make the change as far as what happens in the future. But you know what? After the summer months, as we get more into, let's see, pretty much into the fall now. But I would say probably in about 4 or 5 weeks, you're going to feel like, things are actually getting better. You're going to feel better than you have felt in a long time. I don't know what's going on with you, but the disappointment is going to pass, and you will feel better about making choices and about this new chapter that's coming into your life, because it is coming. And I want you to say to yourself, say affirmations like, every day, in every way, my life is getting better and better. And say that like it's already happening now. It's not happening in the future, it's happening now. Okay. And it will, you'll be amazed. Okay. But things are not going to stay the same. So right now, even if you're disappointed, I want you to have that attitude of gratitude. Be thankful about the things that you do have in your life, because everything is a step to help you understand what you like, what you don't like. These are all things to help you grow and evolve, and it's going to be okay. Jeanette, you're going to be great. Just go with the flow. Know that life is full of changes, and it will be okay. All right? Thank you so much. Okay. So, Monica, you have a question about your daughter's future. I think it's about one daughter or maybe a few. I'm not sure. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if we're asking about, okay, one daughter. Okay. One daughter's future. Let's see. Monica. Okay, Monica. Let's see about your daughter. I know we worry about our kids. We love our kids so much, and we want to make things easy for them. But sometimes they have to go through a lot so they can grow and so they can evolve, so they can be the person that they want to be. Okay? So let me pull these 4 cards here. Okay. What they're saying. Okay, there's a lot of things they're telling you that your daughter needs to focus on. One of them is setting boundaries with other people. Okay? They need to set some boundaries with people. And they need to stay focused on their dreams, focus on what they want, because they're being presented with a lot of choices too, and a lot of options in their life. And one of the key elements that they need to bring into their life is joy, fun. Find out what their passion is, what excites them, what would bring them happiness. Maybe they're good at this, they're good at that. They need to find out what they're good at and what they enjoy. If they're going to spend their time and energy doing something, it's got to be something that's enjoyable, and to be sure that this is what they're going to do. And if they don't like it, they can always change it and move on to something else. But they're saying that fun should be a key element in their decision making. What they enjoy and how they're going to spend their time and energy doing something that makes them feel important, that has meaning in their life, okay? Um, I feel like once she decides what she wants to do, don't let anybody stop her because this is important to her. There's a lot of things that are important to her. And whatever brings her joy, um, let it happen, okay? If she's making herself feel good and she's doing something that's wonderful, um, it's okay. Love is the answer, okay? And give her love and support, and just tell her, whatever you decide to do, whatever decision you make, I've got your back. Okay, this is so important. We have to know our kids need to know that we believe in them. That yes, they're going to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We've all been there. We've all made our boo boos. But mistakes are really experiences that we learn from. Okay. And I want you to just believe in her. Just tell her, I have your back. I believe in you. And whatever I can help you, speak up, but I'm here for you. Okay? That's more important than anything. Okay? Don't criticize. Be be open and loving. Okay. Thank you. I hope that helped you, Monica. Thank you. Okay. Darren. Okay, Darren, I don't have to see a question, but I'm going to pull some cards for you. Okay, Darren. Okay, Darren, I got 4 cards for you. Oh my goodness. Money, money, money. Darren, you're very magical. You have that ability to kind of manifest what you want in your life. All you got to do is put that dream out there, put that goal, it's magical. Don't let anybody ever steal your magic, okay? But the thing that's going to help you the most, Darren, is not focusing on the past. I want you to focus on the now and hopefully the future. But the past needs to go. The past is history. There's no way that you need to hang on to that. I want you to think ahead. And about late winter next year, you're going to have kind of an abundance of money. There's some good things happening for you where you can really invest in yourself. But for now, until the end of winter, I want you to really focus on taking care of you, whether that means nurturing yourself more, doing nice things for you. This is so important because this is all about you right now. And, grow and love who you are and nurture who you are. This is, our lives are very fleeting. They're very brief. You know, they go by very quickly. So what matters is how you enjoy everything, how you enjoy the people around you, how you enjoy yourself. If you do everything you can to make your life as best as you can, that's what's so important. All right? Okay. But focus on the future, focus on now, focus on what you want to happen next year, and really take care of you. And you'll be surprised how everything is going to evolve. You have this ability to really create. So let it happen. Okay? Thank you so much. I hope that helped you. And let's see who is next. Okay. Okay, Nada. Nada, do you have a question? I don't see a question. Okay, Nada, let's see what I can tell you. I don't recognize your name, but maybe this is your first time, or maybe you've been on before and I just forgot. Anyway, Nada, let's see. I got these 4 cards here. Okay. You are not getting enough rest. You need more rest. You need to take care of you. Um, get rest. And, right now you may feel like there's a lot of obstacles in your way, and you just don't know if you're going to overcome these, but you will. And you know what? In 6 months' time, your life is going to be in for a big, big change. And, but right now they're saying, from now for these next 6 months, before everything really goes through these big changes, get some rest. Even if you can't sleep, you know what to do? put some music on. Just put some beautiful music on and listen to it and just lay there and enjoy. And you're going to be amazed. In 6 months' time, things are going to look, the path is going to get a little smoother, a little easier, and you'll overcome a lot of these situations that you feel stressed out about right now. Okay? But it will be okay. But right now, rest, take care of you, and go get a massage or mani pedi or whatever whatever you need right now. Take care of you. Okay, Nada. I hope that helped you. Sherry Berry, it's good to see you. Sherry Berry is our tea lady. She is an amazing healer with her teas. She finds out what's wrong with you, and she will put together these magical ingredients, these herbs and everything, and she will help you recover and feel better than you have felt in a long time. So, Sherry, okay. Love coming into your life, and a lot of things are going on with you. Okay, so right now you're going through some, I don't know, some emotional stuff behind you, putting it behind you, and for good. It's no longer. I don't want you hanging on to any of this emotional stuff from the past. It's no good. It's not helping you, and wow. So there's a lot of things. I think some of this emotional stuff deals with the past, with maybe being younger and the people you were involved with, or cared about, family, friends. Let it go. Just when I see situations with my friends or family, and I can't control that, and I can't make it better, I always say, okay, angels, please surround this person that I love, that I care about, with love and light and protection. And, you'll be amazed at how they can fix things for them. But we have to ask, they are always there for us, Sherry. But you're very intuitive. I was talking about how you're on streaming, answering questions. I think it's Sunday, and you're very good. But you got to be good to yourself. You know what I mean? Some of these burdens that you're carrying with you right now, let it go. Let it go. Be happy. Be the best for you. Enjoy who you are, because you're so special and you're so talented. Okay, Sherry, I hope that helped you, my dear. Lots of love. Okay, Sundown. I have a new love interest, but sometimes I wonder about the man I walked away from. Okay, so think of it this way, Sundown. Everybody in our life we meet is for a reason. Everybody we meet, whether we meet them briefly, whether they're in our lives a long time, they have an effect on us. And a lot of times they're from past lives. We get together with somebody, we meet somebody, and we tie up loose ends from another lifetime that was things were kind of not finished off. But usually there's gonna always be people that you loved before in other lifetimes. But right now you have to focus on you and what's going on in your life now and the people around you now. But you will always love a lot of people. And so the best thing to do is just, in your mind, in your thoughts, send a lot of love and light to that person, and know that they will always be with you in spirit. Okay, maybe it's not meant for you to be with that person in this lifetime for a long time, but that's okay. There are other people. There's so many lifetimes we've lived, and so many people we have loved, and family members, friends, everything. And so a lot of times these people come up in this lifetime, and it seems like they're new, but they're not really. If you have strong feelings for them, you've known them before. Okay, so let's see if any advice about, what was the question? The person from the past. You need to drop down just a little bit. So you have a new love interest. but you still think about the man you walked away from. Well, if you walked away from that person, usually things were finished up. It was time to move on, especially if that man let you walk away. But let's see about this new love interest. Okay. You may just be going through a lot of men right now. You may just have a lot of people you have to have experiences with. Okay. So this is very interesting, Sundown. I hate to burst your bubble here, but this is talking more not about the love relationships, but it's talking more about developing your spiritual side and your working side. So isn't this interesting? So we're talking about a practical life where you work all day and your profession and your career and everything. And then we're talking about the spiritual side. So these are taking precedence right now over the love relationship because it's saying right now with work, there's something coming up, Sundown, where they're going to be offering you a new position, or they're going to be asking you to take some classes or develop some. This is an apprenticeship card, and this is asking you to develop your gifts and work and everything. And this is all work related. So there's a lot of great things getting ready to happen for you. There's a lot of learning and developing your skills that are going to really help you achieve your wish that you desire later on. Okay. But at the same token, when we're talking about the spiritual side, it's saying pay attention to your dreams. There's a lot of things going on in your dreams. You may even visit some of these old lovers in your dreams, lovers from past lives or even lovers in this life. But your dreams are significant. So when you wake up, write them down. If it's important, you will know it. So two things here. They're talking about developing your practical side, your working every day, your career, your profession. And they're also asking you to develop that spiritual side, especially by listening to your dreams. Okay. So those things are more important right now than it is about the guys. So, because guys, I think in your life, guys are going to come in and out. So, anyway, I want you to just take that in consideration, all right? Thank you for watching, Christy Cook. And, okay, Renee is next. Thank you, Sundown. Wish you the very best and focus more on work right now and your spiritual growth, okay? That's what you need. And that's not my advice. That's your spiritual guides. Okay. Renee Warby, when will my civil case end and when will it be in my favor? Okay, those are two questions, but let's see. Let's see if it's going to end in your favor. Favor. Okay. Let's see. The civil case. Let me see what I can tell you about your civil case. Okay. Well, I don't think it's going to end for a while yet. Don't be surprised if it doesn't end, if it ends probably next spring. This may be carried on for a while, but there is money that you will be rewarded. So this is very important. Remember, it's not so much even just getting the money or the case being ended, but it's what you do with it, what you do with the money, how you live your life. And you're a very sensitive person, but you're also very very conscious when it comes to money and investments and time and everything. So I do feel like it's the first third of the year that this will be come to fruition, but you will be rewarded money, and I hope that makes you happy. I hope that, obviously if you get some money, that is in your favor. So I hope that took care of your question. Thank you so much. Okay, Sun Moon, hi, it's good to see you again. There's a lot of people that are new here. Peace 333. Wow, that's interesting. And Mystic Bond. Oh, okay. So, Sun Moon, let's see what I can tell you today. What your guides want you to know. Okay. 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 Stop worrying so much. You worry too much about money, and unfortunately, um, when you worry about money, you're keeping it from you, it from coming to you. It's like you're holding on to it. You're so worried about it, and you've got the card of the high priestess, and the high priestess is saying you're a very spiritual person. But have that sense of faith and trust that it's going to be okay. You're going to be taken care of. The universe has everything. Mother Earth has everything you need. You have these gifts within you to make good decisions. So stop worrying so much. Put a little faith in yourself. Put a little faith in your life. I know you're very concerned about stability in your life, financial, um, foundation and everything. You're going to have all that. But stop worrying so much, because the more you worry, the further you're keeping it from coming to you. So believe in yourself and know that you have it all. Okay? Thank you. Dupree, mortgage issues. Breakthrough for your mortgage issues. That's neat. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Renee. Okay, Dupree, mortgage issues. Let me rub my hands together. Let's get the energy flowing. Okay. Mortgage issues. Breakthrough. Okay, mortgage issue. Mm. So for some reason, Dupree, I think you're looking at this all wrong. I don't know what that means, but you're very disappointed in some stuff. Maybe the mortgage is a little more than you expected. You're working so hard for your money. I can see that. But you're going to have the money to take care of this. And things are going to be rough probably for the next 3 months. And then you should feel a little bit of a reprieve. But it's stay focused and stay open-minded. There's opportunities out there that will help you with your mortgage issues. You just haven't seen them. Because whenever you get the Hierophant, this is all about seeing things differently, maybe from a different point of view than you have all your life or you have up to now. And so stay focused. Stay focused on looking at other alternative ways to handle this mortgage issue. Okay? Because the money's going to be there. You get 3 rough months and it should get a little easier. So I would say probably around April, you should see a reprieve. So, okay? And just hang in there. But I want you to look at other opportunities to handle this issue, the mortgage issue, because you're not seeing the whole picture. There's other ways to do this. All right? Thank you, Dupree. I hope that helped you. Okay, 80s love. Don't you just love that music from the 80s? I love the music. Okay. And that was kind of a magical time in life. A lot of neat stuff. Okay. Is my interest in Paul divinely guided? Is he attracted to me? How does he see me? Well, I can't really pick at his head, or, really get into his head, because it's kind of like not really doing a good thing. I can tell you what the situation looks like, but it's not fair for me to talk about him um, when he's not here and when he hasn't asked that. But I will look and see, is Paul going to work out for you? Is this whole situation with Paul going to work out? Oh boy. Okay. I think, what I would focus on right now. Focus on being a good friend with him. Focus on the friendship. Sometimes people marry their best friend, and that's perfect. Because what you need in him is a good friend. the sex and all that stuff and all that lust and excitement and passion. And that kind of goes out the window after a while. But if you've got a good friend, you've got a person beside you forever. So there's times that the two of you kind of get into a conflicting battle. And I don't know what this is all about, or maybe it's people around you that are kind of drawing into this drama that you don't need. But you need his friendship. You need him to be there and have your back. Um, they are also saying right now you should be focusing on your work, that this is very important. Um, your work is important, but this whole thing with this relationship, like I said, focus on the friendship. You feel like you're not in control of the situation, but maybe you shouldn't be. It takes two to make a relationship or to make it work. Don't feel like you're not in control. Express yourself and see how he expresses himself and how he's receptive to you being your own person, okay? Be who you are and don't ever apologize for being who you are. You be yourself and don't hold back. You have feelings, you have thoughts, you have words to express. Express them. Don't hold back. And break through those break through that wall that's holding you back, and focus on your work, focus on the friendship, and that's where you should start. And wherever it goes, whatever it leads to, that's fine. But a good friend is worth its weight in gold. Okay, and you can develop from there. Okay, thank you. Okay, July, Cancer. Confused about a person, feel betrayed and ended it. Is it a bond that should be saved? Okay. Remember, July, that people come in and out of our lives. They come in maybe for a brief time, maybe forever. But everybody that comes in, it's about you. It's about what they're teaching you about yourself. It's not really about them. And sometimes they're there for a while, and sometimes they're not. But let's see if you should just let this person go. You felt betrayed and you ended it. And if there's anything more you should do for this particular person and you. Okay. No. Unless you're both willing to make a big change and start all over and let go of the past and be forgiving, it's not going to work. Because right now, it's like in limbo. It's not going anywhere. And it may be best if you let it go, because I feel like there's a new love coming into your life. And this new person coming in is kind of adventurous and kind of fun. Um, don't hold on. If it feels like it's over and it's not going anywhere, I want you to do this. I want you to say a little prayer to your angels and say, okay, angels, I want you to surround this person with love, light, and protection, and just let them go. Let them live their life and let them be happy. Because you want to appreciate all the good things that came into your life as a result of this connection, okay? But that's okay. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Let it go. And when you do that, you will bring in love that is meant for you, that will make you happy. Okay? Thank you. Janet. Okay, Janet. Does my sister, May, have any messages for me? So she's passed May. Okay. Janet. Okay, let me focus for a minute. Because I do mediumship, but I don't usually do it like spontaneously like this. It takes a while to focus, but I am already focused with the other side. So, hey. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards. Okay, May, I like her. So she is saying, take a little trip. She knows that your money is kind of iffy right now. You're up and down. But she's saying, go on a trip. have an adventure, because she's saying when you go on this trip, you're going to have some good messages as a result. She says you're kind of an adventurous spirit, and full of love and full of light and full of fun. You know, don't feel bogged down. Oh, it's Mary. I'm sorry, not me. May. We left out the R. Okay. Okay, Mary. She wants you to have fun. She wants you to enjoy your life, because you know what? She's not in the physical world no longer. So she's having a good time. She does exactly what she wants to do. She doesn't have to deal with all the physical issues that we deal with here on Earth. Okay. But she says, you're doing okay. Go out, have a good time, take a trip. That's her message for you, Janet. I hope that helped you. And maybe there's a trip you've been contemplating about going on. Go take it. It'll be good for you. Okay. Don't forget my book, guys. Love Your Spiritual Gifts. This is how to develop your gifts. I mean, I've been doing this stuff for over 40 years, forever. And I love what I do. That's why I do it. And I have all these suggestions on how to make your life better, and how to develop your mediumship abilities, how to develop all these little tools that make your life just a little more exciting and a little fun. And this is how you develop your spiritual gifts and your physical gifts and your psychic gifts, by finding a tool that works for you. And you can do that by using my book. I also have Dawn's book, The Ultimate Power Within. So these books are here to help you grow, to help you develop your gifts. This is The Ultimate Power Within, and it's about unleashing the magic of affirmations. And believe it or not, we say affirmations every day. We say them in our mind and our thoughts. But with his practice and technique, you can write them down and really create a little magic in your life. So get that book and get my book, and that will help you, I guarantee. Both books will help. Okay, Ally Flores. What career path do you see me doing? Boy, you know, I could probably make a whole bunch of suggestions, but you need to figure out what excites you, what drives you, where's your passion, how do you see yourself, what do you see yourself doing? Okay. Let's pull some cards here. Okay. I'm just, this is off the top of my head, and it doesn't even, the cards don't even have anything to do with this, but I don't know if you've ever thought about being or doing something with the medical field. And that could be volunteer work. It could be being a paramedic. It could be working in a lab. It could be, but you're a very strong person. And a lot of things that you don't understand and you haven't really um, thought about doing, you're going to see as we get to the close of the year and the end of winter, you're going to have one of these aha moments where something is, you may have a dream. And it may be something you did in a past life, a career, profession you had that you really enjoyed. But there's a card here about aha. It's an aha moment where you are going to find peace in doing something that you would really love, that you can feel passionate about, that you can feel important, that you feel like you're making a difference in the world. And I don't know if this is working with animals or it's working with people. But in some way, you're going to be helping the others, okay? Not just yourself. And as you help these other people or animals, it's going to help you, okay? It's going to have this domino effect. It's going to be pretty amazing. So I want you to really kind of do some investigating on this. I don't know if this is a volunteer profession or this is going to be doing a lot of work, actually having to go to school and really doing something. But what it's going to do, the most important thing, Ally, is it's going to give you some peace of mind, Ally. And you're going to feel good about yourself, because if you don't get excited about getting up every morning and going to work and doing what you love, why do it? Why do it? This is what I love. This is what I look forward to doing. My book took me 40 years to write, but it's all about how I feel about life, my experiences, and the many tools that are there to help you grow spiritually. Okay? All right. I hope that helped you, Allie. And I want you to really think about what excites you. When you see yourself, you know, maybe you need to meditate and think about what kind of environment you want to work in. What does it smell like? What does it look like? What are the people like? Okay? And that is what's going to drive you. All right? Good, Allie. I hope that helped you. Thank you. Cassidy, no question. All right, Cassidy. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to pull 4 from here. You love to travel. Oh my goodness. Love to travel. You love to go places. You like to learn. You like to see new things and experience maybe new cultures, new foods. This gives you peace of mind. Whatever you've been going through the last few months, you're going through kind of a healing. And I feel like this is a spiritual healing, it's a physical healing, it's an emotional healing. And you're going to be better for it because you're going to have some peace of mind. And so when you travel, it's like, you just put all your worries and your thoughts, your daily stuff behind you, and you just enjoy the scenery and the beauty of it all. And so do more of it if you can. All right. This is going to help you get better and feel good. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helped you, my dear. Thank you. Okay. I lost my place. Okay. Nancy, workplace this week. This week, huh? Okay. Timing can sometimes be a little bit off, but that's all right. Okay. Timing. Work this week. Whew. Well, you're going through a lot of changes. Oh my goodness. It looks like as far as your work life and your work area, your workplace, it's kind of been like limbo, nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden everything's happening and everything's falling apart, and it's turning upside down your whole life. It's like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? But let me tell you this, when the dust settles and everything finally gets back to being prioritized properly, you're going to come into a very lucky time. So regardless of what it looks like, I don't want you to focus so much on what it looks like. I want you to focus on how it feels. When, sometimes we have to go through these changes in our lives. Everything turns upside down and we don't know if we're coming or going. It's like, oh my goodness. And that's where the trust and the faith comes in. So everything's turned upside down in your life, but prioritize it, what's important to you and what isn't. And when you do that, you will rebuild your life. It will be better than ever. Okay, my dear? I hope that helped you, and know that something very good, a blessing is coming out of this. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Mr. Bond, how can I change my life for waiting for a sign? Don't try so hard. First of all, don't try so hard. The signs are all around us. All you have to do is be open to it. What you might do early in the morning before you get going and everything. Just sit there for a minute, close your eyes and say, okay, what is it I need to know? And you might want to take a pad of paper and a pen and everything and write it down. But just sit there for a few minutes and close your eyes and just kind of connect with the other side and say, what is it I need to know? And you'll be surprised. Some of the ideas, some of the information that comes through. All right? You can change your life, and always be aware of what excites you. What is your passion? What's important? What is the meaning? What is your meaning of life? And that's the direction you should go in. And you can take control of your life. Don't feel like your life is controlling you. Yes, there's circumstances that come up that you can't control, because everybody has things come in and they have to learn from and they have to grow from. But how they affect you is really what's important. We all have a choice in how things affect us. So I want you to know that your life is going to always change. There's always going to be transitions, but just be aware of the signs. Be aware of how they make you feel. That's what the metaphysical world is really all about. How does it make you feel? Not what you hear, not what you read or any of that. It's how does it feel to you? And just go with that. Okay, Mr. Bond, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much. Peace. You're from France. Here for guidance. Okay, France. We were supposed to go to France a couple years ago, and the ports were on strike. But anyway, we went to all these other places, but I'd like to go back to France. Okay. Stop being afraid. Don't be afraid of anything. Just welcome the changes, because oftentimes we think, oh my God, this is the worst thing that's happened to me. How can I deal with it? And then, you know what? A few years later, we look at it, we look back at the situation that seems so crazy and difficult at the time, and we say, you know what? That was a blessing in disguise. So accept these changes and don't have fear. Choose love. Choose love instead of fear. You can trust that it's going to be okay. You'll get through it. You've gotten through all these other things, but there is a new chapter waiting for you. And even though you feel disappointed right now, you're going to welcome this. It's going to be okay, and just know that the universe has your back. And you know what? Next summer you are going to be celebrating big time. Okay, dear? Thank you. Take care. Okay, Chelsea Daly. Chelsea Daly. I wonder if that's your whole name. A new general reading. Okay, Chelsea Daly. Okay. I'm going to pick these four over here. Stop worrying so much about the money. Okay. The money. This worry about money is just taking all your energy. It's just taking your energy, and it's draining you. Sometimes we can do things that don't cost money. Maybe go sit in the park. Go, walk your dog or something. I don't know if you have any animals, but there are things that don't cost money. You're going to see the truth. I want you to stay focused, and you will see the truth. And come spring, there'll be some good news. There'll be some rewarding news. But there's some things you're not seeing. You're not seeing the whole picture. And I want you to just close your eyes sometimes, connect to the other side and say, okay, help me see the truth. Help me see the whole picture. And just let it happen. You'll be amazed at when you start looking at things a little differently, and you don't let things drain you so much and take all your energy, how it can be rather beautiful. And I want you to practice really giving yourself a lot of love. You need this love. If you love anything or anyone, love yourself first. Because when you love yourself first, you teach other people how to love you or how to treat you, okay? Because you are worth it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blooming Garden. Okay, Blooming Garden. Okay. Blooming Garden. Let's see what this has to say. What I have to tell you today, Blooming Garden. Okay. You're going to probably make some big changes in the spring, because I see you kind of looking out into the distance and saying, do I really want this or do I want that? Look at all these things I've accomplished in my life. And sometimes you worry a little bit too much about money too. You want that security, you want that nice, comfortable foundation. But I want you to look at things in a different way and be a little creative about it. You also have the high priestess, so develop your spiritual side. Trust your intuition. Trust your knowing. You know all that you need to know. It's all within you, okay? Blooming Garden. That's kind of a beautiful name. All right. Don't hold yourself back. No more holding yourself back. Get out there and enjoy your life and love who you are. Okay? That's my message to you. Thank you. Victor from Sweden. How are you, Victor? It's always good to see you. Did you have a particular question? I think you had a question here, didn't you, Victor? No? Okay. Okay, Victor, let me see what cards I can pull for you. Victor. Okay. You just seem a little disappointed in your work. Um, Disappointment, but you're very good at what you do. People admire you. And you know what? If you decide to hang in there, there's going to be a little more money this next year, and there's going to be a sense of victory. But they're saying, stay focused. And when you can get away and go on a little trip, do so. It would be good for you. All right. Um, just stay focused and know that, enjoy your life. Enjoy the little times that you get away from it all. Get out there and see a new vista, see things from a different perspective. Maybe you always go the same old way to work, or you go the same old way coming home. Go a different way. Look at some different scenery. It will help, and pretty soon it will be spring there, and the weather will be a lot nicer. You won't have as much snow and ice and everything. Anyway, Victor, I wish you the very, very best. Thank you. Okay, wrist. Okay, wrist. I haven't seen you before, so this is all new. I'm going to pull these four over here. Okay, wrist. You know what? You're a good friend. But sometimes you let your friends kind of drain you. In other words, they go on and on and on about their conflicts and problems and their people or their family or their friends, and it's like, you know what? You don't have to listen to that. Just say, you know what? I would love to listen to this, and I wish I could help you, but right now I need to go somewhere. I need to do something. So all the drama starts and you have no control over it and you are not in a place that you can fix things, I want you to get away from this situation, okay, wrist? You don't need to. You're a good friend, but don't let people dump on you. I mean, it's draining. It doesn't help you. If it doesn't help you, you're not helping them. So think, value yourself a little more and realize your energy is precious, and you just can't keep extending all this energy and expending it to other people and taking care of them and not taking care of you. Okay, I hope that helped you, my dear. But please start giving yourself more love and attention and time. Okay, thank you. Dolly. Okay, Dolly. Is this my friend in Corpus Christi, Dolly? Okay. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to pull some cards for Dolly. Let's see here. Okay. Another one that's worrying too much. Okay, so you are going to be going through some major changes, my dear. What's going to happen is you've got some opportunities coming your way this new year, about halfway through, and they're saying you need to act on this, you need to go with it, and open your mind to new ideas, new situations, and stop worrying so much. It's okay, it's okay to move on. And Dolly, stop worrying so much. This is a situation, this is an opportunity that's going to be presenting itself to you halfway through the year, and they're saying you need to follow through with this. You need to go with it. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your ideas. It's going to change your belief structure, and just go with it, and you're going to be amazed at how it's going to turn out. Okay. But the situation is also going to open your mind. And so right now, don't look at things just with this tunnel vision and look at things one way. Be open to other ideas, other ways of looking at situations, and love yourself enough to embrace yourself to know that it's okay. You're going to be fine going through this. It's all good. Okay? Thank you, dear. Pens. People have been telling me to write. Is it time to write? Well, what do you think? Okay, let's see here. Is it time to write? If you want to make some money at it, sure. It says that if you start writing now, only if this is a wish being fulfilled, if this is what your heart is telling you to do, if this is what your passion is telling you what to do it. Because this will be a wish fulfilled and you'll make money at it. And this will really help you. This is something you can do at home. This is something you can do in the comfort of wherever you want to work. I have a friend that she's always going to Panera Bread and she takes her computer and she writes. And so that's comfortable for her. So you need to find a place that is going to inspire you. And maybe in that little place, put all your favorite things on the wall, favorite pictures. Maybe there's pictures you can kind of zoom in and kind of make you feel like you're in a different world and it will inspire you. And it's something that's creating passion, Put things around you that are going to make you feel good. And this will help you write, okay? But if you want to make money at it, yes. If you want to do it in the comfort of wherever you want to do it, in your home or whatever, do it. Because this is a wish. If this is something you want, go for it. I don't care if you just spend a little time writing, doing a lot of brainstorming but make it happen. It's up to you. Okay? You are the one that's in control of your life. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Pens. I hope that helped you. Okay, Marilyn's Planet. Will I meet a romantic partner in the next year? Wow, that's a big, serious question. Yes, you will. And I feel like you're going to meet this person and it's going to be kind of related to your work in some way. Either you're going to meet them through work or through somebody at work. And look at that, new love. Wow. But it's also saying this work is going to they're gonna give you something new to learn, and like a workshop or a training or something. You may meet this person during one of these workshops or training or convention or something. But yes, you are going to meet somebody brand new. And isn't that cool? Yes. Your question is yes. Your answer is yes. Okay, I hope that helped everybody. Next week, we're not going to do this on Sunday. We're going to do this on Saturday next week at 10 o'clock. So I'm changing everything again. So just stay with me. Think in terms of love and light and unity, and we're all in this together. You are not alone. And until next week, I wish you the very, very best. Bless all of you. Take care. Thank you.